On the court, ball dribbling, cashing checks. College hoops, beats, pump, breaking necks. GunzPicks in the air, we ain't playing nice. Best rolling, paper stacking straight ice. Double units fired, man, winners only. Player props hitting, no rolling lonely. Bankroll swole, just stacking that cheddar. Breaking ankles daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing, 10 shots fired. Cashing best clips, reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit, you know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, on this beautiful Monday night? It is the Breakin Ankle Show. I'm the host with the most point guard podcast, the self-proclaimed CBB GOAT himself. We are here live from the GunzPick studio in beautiful Maryland, and we're ready to talk a little college basketball because guess what? It's tournament time, baby. We're going to be kicking off the games, at least the play-in games tomorrow. Well, actually, yeah, I guess it's going to be tomorrow in about 30 minutes, but I digress. And also the NIT is going to be kicking off as well. So got a couple of NIT plays. And of course, I got a look on the play-in game for tomorrow. So if you're watching this video, watch this now, please like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Hit the like button on the video if you like the content on this channel. We came out for 2 and 3 Saturday. Didn't do a show Sunday. We are back and we're going to be in full force all the way through March Madness. And please, if you want to go check out all my plays, you got to go check out Dub Club. Link is in my bio on X, Instagram, and TikTok. All right, let's talk about the first play that's going to be on the board here for Tuesday night. And we're going into the NIT, where Kent State's going to be playing St. Bonaventure in Riley Center in St. Bonaventure, New York. 7 p.m. is the tip on this game. Now, both teams' strengths this season have been their defenses. St. Bonaventure is 69th in defensive efficiency, 123rd in defending shots, 49th in defensive rebounds, 86th in turnover percentage, 15th in opposing free throw attempts per game. Yes, they don't allow their opponents to go to the charity stripe. On the Kent State side, they're 96th in defensive efficiency, 65th in defending shots, 77th in turnover percentage, 98th in defensive rebounds, and they're 312th in the country in opposing free throw attempts per game. So there is a little bit of an edge there with the Bonnies as far as getting opportunities to get to the free throw line is going to be very important in this game. And, of course, covering spreads. It's always important. Then you got to look at the Bonnies. Slight edge on the offensive side for them. They're 189th in offensive efficiency this year, where Kent State is 205th. Kent State has not been a backable team in the betting market, and this is why I like St. Bonaventure in this spot. They're 2-9 ATS in their last 11 games, and as a dog, they are 1-5 ATS this year. Then you got to look at the Bonnies. They're in a great spot as far as the line spread is concerned. They're 10-2 ATS. It's a single-digit favorite of 2 points or more, which they are in this spot, and the line just keeps going up. I think this is a good spot here to take St. Bonaventure. Coming off that loss to VCU in the quarterfinal, I think they're going to want to get their pound of flesh here versus Kent State. So give me the Bonnies, baby. St. Bonaventure -4.5 as play number 1. Also, make sure you guys get into the chat. I'll be pulling them up here as we go. If you're watching now, watching later, make sure you get into the comment section as well. Tell me if you're liking the plays. Tell me if you're just rooting for the GUNZPICKS. Tell me everything about it. Anyways, let's go to the next play here. We're going to be going back to the A10. I've been picking on these A10 teams a lot lately, but we have a little bit of a mixture of my two conferences, the A10 and the Gun Belt, right? You have St. Louis going against Arkansas State in the First National Bank Arena in Jonesboro, Arizona. 9 p.m. is going to be the tip in this game. And Arkansas State, when you look at them statistically, they have the edge over St. Louis on the offensive side and the defensive side. You have St. Louis that's ranked 125th in offensive efficiency this year. They're 121st in defensive efficiency. Then you got Arkansas State on the other side, 107th in offensive efficiency, 89th in defensive efficiency. Now, Arkansas State, they do take care of the ball a lot better than St. Louis does. They're 36 in turnover percentage, Arkansas State is, where St. Louis is 283rd in the country in turnover percentage. So there is opportunities for this Arkansas State team to get a lot of turnovers in this game. St. Louis, good shooting team. They're 18th in the country in field goal percentage, but they're up against an Arkansas State team that kind of plays in their defensive strength They're 8th in the country in opposing field goal percentage. So they do get on the ball. They do suffocate you a little bit. So there's going to be a lot of work here for St. Louis to try to get efficient shots up and make them. Then you got Arkansas State has the edge on the free throw line, which is going to be key to cover spreads. They're 145th in free throw percentage versus a St. Louis team that is ranked 279th in the country in that statistic. Then you just got to look at how St. Louis has struggled on the road this season, because it is going to be a home game here for Arkansas State. They're 4-8 straight up in ATS in their last 12 home games this year, 2-5 ATS as a road dog. And then they're 2-9 ATS versus non-conference opponents this year. So all the numbers tell you St. Louis is never going to be the play here. Also, Arkansas State very strong at home, 7-2 ATS in their last 9 home games. Granted, a lot of those were conference games, but I think this is going to be a good spot to be taking Arkansas State. So give it to me all day long. Arkansas State -3.5 as play number 2. All right, before I get to my best bet, you know what you need to do. If you watch this video now, you watch this video later, you watch this video anytime, just hit the like button on the video. Get into the comment section, drop a few comments in there. Listen, I answer every one of the comments in there. Give me any questions that you want to get fired at my direction. I will answer them all. And also, if you can share this video, share it with everybody that you know. Share it on your social media. Share it with your parents. Share it with your degenerate gambling friends that like to bet on late night Quidditch, or I shouldn't say Quidditch. I should have said like cricket or something like that. But I digress. Let's get into what I like to call my best bet of the night for Tuesday. Let's go. Yes, we're going to be looking at the play-in game here with North Carolina going against San Diego State in Dayton. 9:10 p.m. is going to be the tip. It's going to be the second game after the 6 teams play each other. And we should have a good one here with these two teams. Now, when we break down the statistics between these two teams, San Diego State's defense is their strength all season long. They're 13th in defensive efficiency, 6th in opposing field goal percentage, 58th in turnover percentage. But they're 237th in defensive rebounding, 289th in opposing free throw attempts per game. So there are some weak spots here for the Aztecs. Then you got to look at UNC. Their offense has been their efficient point this season. They're 22nd in offensive efficiency, 52nd in field goal percentage. They're 122nd from the free throw line, and they take care of the basketball very well. They're 41st in turnover percentage. Also, look at how this UNC offense has been clicking in the last 9 games. They put up 82.3 points per game in their last 9 games. So I think this offense is hitting the right upward at the right time late in the season. On the other side, we have a San Diego State offense. Well, isn't their strength. They're 111th in offensive efficiency, 182nd in field goal percentage, 200th in offensive rebounding. They're not the greatest rebounding team in the world. And they're also 334th in the country in free throw percentage. If you want to go look at their offense a little bit further in points per game perspective, they've averaged 69.1 points per game in their last 6 games. So this is an offense that is just really struggling, not only from the full year perspective, but even later in the season as well. And then you got UNC's defense. They should have a little bit of advantage over this offense because they are ranked 53rd in defensive efficiency, 115th in opposing field goal percentage. And they're also 54th in the country in defensive rebounding. So they should have an edge on the rebounding over San Diego State. And then you just got to look at how this UNC defense has been performing versus their opponents as of late, only giving up 67.2 points per game in their last 7. Now, I'm throwing out the Duke games for a reason because I'll tell you about that in a second. I just wanted to show you how these teams perform when they're not playing the best team in the country. But also you got to look at UNC. Rough season overall, like I said. They've really picked it up since mid-February. They're 7-2 straight up and 8-1 ATS in their last 9 games, and their only straight up losses and non-cover in that sample size was against their rival Duke. Everybody else that they went against, they won and covered. And then you got to look at San Diego State just has not been backable all season long in the betting market. They're 5-10 ATS in the last 15 games, 4-6 ATS as a dog. They're 21-9 straight up this season, but they've only covered 12 games. So like I said, not a bettable team whatsoever. And then just look at the scenario here for UNC. God and everybody the media, ESPN, Fox, whoever, CBS Sports is saying that UNC doesn't belong in the tournament. We got it. Should have put Indiana in. They should have put West Virginia in. I get it. But that's how it goes sometimes. And when you give that team you give the coach some bulletin board material to give to his team that just says, hey, they don't think you belong here. Are we going to show them that you belong here by going into this game and absolutely thumping a team? Like I said, this team is not losing games. They did everything they possibly could to get themselves in this position to get into the tournament. So I think this is a good spot here for UNC to go out there and get a victory. And there's a reason why they're a 4.5, 5.5 point favorite right now over a team that is supposed to be better than them. Give me UNC here, minus 4.5 as my best bet for Tuesday. All right, chat's going. And, picks from Dave says, nah. No, where? Yeah. Over right here at the GunzPicks channel. All right, to recap for everybody, we're going to be going with St. Bonaventure minus 4.5. We're going to be going with Arkansas State minus 3.5. And my best bet for Tuesday, UNC minus 4.5 to close it out. And Pre-Yank in the building says, Guns, learning a lot from you about college basketball. Grabbed UNC minus 4 when the line came out. Perfect spot. I mean, I wish I got it at minus 3. I saw it at minus 3.5 last night, but I wanted to make sure I studied the numbers, checked the X's and the O's before I gave out the play. But yeah, good spot here for UNC. All right, that's going to do it here for the GunzPicks channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that beautiful stuff that they want you to do on YouTube. You know what to do. I don't have to tell you guys. You know what to do. All right, that's going to do it here for Breakin' Ankle Show. I'm GunzPicks. Let's cash some tickets. Let's dominate the ball. And as always, let's keep dancing. Ba-bang.
Daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing. Cannon shots fired. Cashing best clips reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit. You know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit. Breaking down plays, knowledge deep. College ball survey.